Hey, welcome back to day 2 of the 3-day time management challenge. And I'm so happy to see you here today. That means you are sticking with it. You are believing in yourself and investing the time in yourself to really make some changes. And I'm really proud of you for that. So thank you for sticking with me. I know that yesterday I went more than 5 minutes. I was just a little bit, I got into it and I wanted to make sure you guys had all the great information. I know it's hard to fit into 5 minutes, but I also know that you're busy and you don't have time to do a time management challenge. So I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I do really want to fill the time that we have together with tremendous value. So I'm going to dive right in today. There's 3 things I want to talk to you about that sort of set up the mind frame of time management and how you can distinguish what's worth spending your time on and what's really not. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is defining your values. This is personal to you. This can be different for every single person, and it should be different for every single person, okay? In our homework post today, you're gonna see I have something that I call the 6 pillars, so more about that on the Facebook group after. But I really challenge you to go and think about what's important to you. What are those things that you sort of live by, right? Is it family? Is it honesty, hard work? Is it fun? What are those things that you don't wanna compromise on? And if an opportunity presents itself that's not in alignment with your values, you need to say no to it because we only have so much time and you shouldn't be spending your time doing things that other people think are valuable or that other people are telling you you need to do because it's going to benefit them. You need to spend your time doing things that's going to benefit you and your family, your loved ones, and that's in alignment with your values. Because if you spend your time doing things that aren't in alignment with your values, you're going to feel niggly about it. You're going to feel like you want to procrastinate. You're just going to feel off. It's not going to feel right. And you're going to dread spending your time doing that. Guys, that's a sign. Think about whether it's aligned with your values. If a great opportunity comes up, might be like this great promotion, but it means that you're going to have to travel a lot more. And one of your core values is being there at bedtime for your kids and being present. Well, then that opportunity might be a golden opportunity for a different time in your life or for a different person. But if it's not in alignment with your values, it's not going to be a good use of spending your time doing that thing, okay? Second thing I want to talk to you about, cover little ears if they're nearby, okay, because I'm going to swear. If it's not a hell yes, it's a fuck no, okay? That is how you're going to start thinking about opportunities and ways that you can spend your time for everything that comes up in your day. If you are not jumping up, screaming, hell yes, I want to spend my time doing this, then you should be saying no. And it should be a hard no. Like, don't even think about it. If it's a, maybe, no, don't do it. You only have limited time. You need to spend your time doing things that you are excited about. And so you're going to say, but Jill, there's lots of things that I do that I have to spend time on, like going to work that I don't really want to do, or folding the laundry or whatever. I get that, not to discount that. But those actions and activities that you're spending your time doing, those are leading to more positive things that you do get excited about, like having a roof over your head and having clothes to wear. I mean, I get excited about those things because it's a privilege to have those things. And the job is something that you have to spend time doing to get that amazing paycheck to spend your money on the things that you get to say hell yes to, okay? So if it's not a hell yes, it's a fuck no. Okay, and the third thing, and this is my favorite thing, I learned this recently and it really can change everything for you in terms of how you think about how you're spending your time, okay? Today's all about thinking about how we spend our time. So it's a reframe. So you probably catch yourself saying things like, oh gosh, I really wish I could go to the gym, but I just don't have time, or oh, I just don't have time to play with my kids, or I don't have time to do X, Y, Z. And that's fair. I mean, we all have 24 hours and sometimes there is no time. But going back to what's important to you, what your values are, try to reframe it when you catch yourself saying that out loud, I don't have time for. Reframe it and say, it's not important to me. So here's an example. I don't have time to play with my kids. Instead, say out loud, and preferably to someone else, but at least say it out loud. Playing with my kids isn't important to me. How does that feel? Does that feel like icky? Like maybe playing with your kids is actually important to you, but you've been spending your time doing a whole bunch of other crap that's not important to you, that's not in alignment with your values, and that isn't a hell yes. So when you reframe it and saying, I don't have time to go to the gym, and you say, getting fit and healthy and taking care of my body is not important to me. How does that feel? And sometimes, guys, it's going to be like, yeah, no, it's not important to me. Moving along, and then you can just shed the guilt about not doing it, right? So for me, I don't have time to clean the house. Cleaning the house isn't important to me. Having a clean house isn't important to me. Feels okay. Right now in the season I'm in, it's not important to me. And guys, I don't live in filth, but like, I can let go of any guilt about not taking my time to clean the house, and I can use that time doing something that makes me say, hell yes. Okay, so I'm just over my time now, but those are my 3 tips for today. Find your values, make sure you're spending your time doing activities and making choices that are in alignment with your values. If it's not a hell yes, it's a fuck no. And 3, reframe it. Instead of saying, I don't have time for X, say X isn't important to me. And just check in with yourself and see how that makes you feel. There's no right or wrong. It's all based on you, but you're gonna get super clear about what you feel good spending your time about, and just start saying no to the rest. Just say no, okay? It's hard to start. I know it is, but once you get in the habit of it, man, it's powerful because you get to choose how you spend your time. So figure out what's important, figure out how you want to spend that time, and check in with me on the Facebook group. We're going to be doing homework tonight, of course. You're going to get entered in for a chance at a live coaching call with me, an hour chatting, strategizing, diving deep, figuring it out, sort of working out what your goals are, what's important to you, where you want to go, how we can help you get there, where you're struggling, what your challenges are, all that. I want to dive in, dig deep with you. One person is going to get that call for free, okay? So participate in the homework, comment, engage in the group. Can't wait to see your answers, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.